So I'm curious about the maybe less technically savvy audiences. How do you recommend telling the story of data to non-technical folks?
A few years ago, I was interviewing a data engineer for Meta. He said, "Yeah, I'm a data engineer. I use Spark, I use Scala, I use SQL." A lot of the conversations with data professionals happen that way when you ask them to talk about what they do, and then they give you a laundry list of tools. But then that weekend, my daughter, she must have been about 3 years old. Me and my wife, we wanted to build a cabinet so we can put all of her toys away. And as I was building this cabinet, I was thinking about this interview that I've had, and then I realized that saying I use Spark, I use Scala, I use SQL is the same as if you ask me, "Hey Shahar, what did you do this weekend?" And I say, "I used a hammer, I used a screwdriver, I used nails." The majority of data professionals, that's how they describe the work. Like they tell you about the tools that they use. The better ones, they would tell you what is it that they do, right? I build a dashboard, I do an analysis, which is the equivalent of me saying I built a cabinet. It talks about the what, it doesn't talk about the why. The best ones, they actually talk about the why. When you ask them what do you do, they say our marketing funnel is not optimized. We're spending too much money acquiring customers that have a very low lifetime value. So I'm building this dashboard and segmenting the customers so we can slice and dice and we can find pockets where we are spending too much money on acquiring customers and don't get the value in return, so we can optimize the marketing funnel. The output can still be a dashboard, and the tools that you use can still be SQL, but the outcome is improving the marketing funnel. If you want non-technical operators to understand what you do and respect what you do, you need to speak their language.